Hunter Crocker, number 12, Edgecombe, Maine.
Elias Atkins, number 2, Lewiston, Maine.
Jacob Wilson, number 4, Trenton, New Jersey.
Cameron Crocker, number 24, Edgecombe, Maine. Tyler Bailey, number 7, Augusta, Maine.
Julian Aponte, number 11, Southport.
Darius Pierpont, number 3, from Union.
Jimmy Davis, number 0, Wiscasset.
Joshua Dowdy, number 5, Woolwich.
Josh Meyer, number 25, Topsom.
Gabe Morrison, number 15, from Bath, Maine.
Logan Orr, number 27, Wiscasset, Maine.
Jake Tidd, number 34, Hodgson, Maine.
Hello and welcome to Wiscasset High School, home of the Lincoln County Cardinals. Today we have baseball action, doubleheader action. Game 1 taking off at 9 a.m., second game right after. We got the Lincoln County Cardinals versus the Brunswick Yardgoats. This is an interesting matchup. We got teams 5th in the Coastal Division. The Lincoln County Cardinals 1-3 this season, facing off Brunswick, who is 4th in the Coastal Division. They are 2-2 on the season. Looking at some team stats, Lincoln County as a team hitting .241 with an on-base percentage of .323, 28 hits, 26 of them singles. They have 2 doubles, 7 RBIs, looking to get some extra base hits today. And the Brunswick Yardgoats hitting .250 on the season with an OBP of .460. They have 27 hits, 23 singles. They have 4 doubles, 15 RBIs. They have 30 runs. It'll be an interesting matchup for sure today. Winner of this will probably take that 4th spot in the division. Be interesting today if we can see Lincoln County take some at-bats, have some discipline at the plate. There's only 7 walks compared to Brunswick, who has 31 walks. They've definitely been seeing a lot more pitches, and in doing so, that on-base percentage is higher compared to Lincoln County. So we're starting here in the top of the first inning. Up to bat first for the Brunswick Yardgoats, Brandon Morrell, who will also be on the mound for the Yardgoats, number 99.
As we get ready to play ball, we'd like to remind everyone of one simple message that keeps our game fun and respectful. Let the players play, let the umpires umpire, and let the fans be fans. Your support, sportsmanship, and Cardinal pride means the world to these athletes, and it's what makes this community so special. Thanks for bringing love, and let's have a great game. Go Cardinals!
As I'll run down through the starting lineup for the Yardgoats today. Batting first, pitcher Brandon Morrell. Batting second, Ethan Shepard at shortstop. Batting third, Ethan Berkowitz at left field. Batting fourth, Sam Ashwalk in center field. Batting fifth, Joe Ashwalk catching. Batting sixth, Isaac Bowl playing second base. Batting seventh, Stephen Utek playing right field. Batting eighth, Riley Collins playing third base. Batting ninth, Max King, the designated hitter. And batting 10th, Jason Groton, the first baseman. As we see on the mound for the Cardinals, number 7, Tyler Bailey. Bailey features a 4-seam fastball, 2-seam fastball, curveball, cutter, and a changeup. Very diverse pitch mix. You know, not just the traditional pitches of the fastball, the curveball. Features a changeup, features a cutter. Something that you don't see a lot of pitchers going to. That cutter, that's a high-level pitch if you can throw it right. If you can get that going up and inside on lefty batters and down and away for righty batters, that could be a deadly pitch for him today. We'll see what he uses in his arsenal and how he changes up his pitches based on his batters he faces. So batting first, Brandon Morrell, who is pitching for the Yardgoats as well. First pitch swung on. Foul tip, and that will get this game underway. The Yardgoats not shy with the bats, swinging on the first pitch of this game. Bailey throws. That one comes off the bat right to center field. Nice catch right there by the center fielder, Elias Atkins. Way to track that one down. Looked like that was going to drop in off the end of the bat right there. Could not find the gap as the center fielder ranges to track that one down. As we're underway, out number 1. First pitch swung on and missed. Ethan Shepard, number 25, playing shortstop today for the Yardgoats. Digs in from the right side. Bailey fires. It's outside. 1-1. Shepard dig back in. Comes the pitch from Bailey. That's just up in the zone, too high, 2-1 for Tyler Bailey. That was a good fastball right there. As Ethan Shepard was just a little late on it right there, fouls it off. It'll be 2-2. That's what the Yardgoats do well. Seeing pitches, working at bats, trying to find a way on base. That was a good pitch right there. But they're an off-speed pitch, getting Shepard looking. Shepard wanted it at first. That ball sunk out of the zone pretty quickly. Great off-speed pitch right there, and a 2-2 count. There's now 2 outs. It's Bailey doing a great job on the mound so far in the top of the first inning. As he starts this at-bat with an off-speed pitch that's too low, I'll skip to the backstop, 1-0. That second pitch too far outside. 2 balls, no strikes. So that'll be ball 3, 3-0. Ethan Berkowitz up bat for the Yardgoats, the left fielder, number 4. It's a 3-0 pitch from Bailey. Cut on and missed, fouled off behind him. So it'll be a 3-1 count. It's a good pitch right there from Bailey. 3 straight balls and throwing one right down the zone, give him something to hit. Don't want to give anyone free bases. See, Ethan Berkowitz, a fast base runner. If he gets on bases, he'll be deadly. Ooh. So that'll be ball 4. Ethan Berkowitz will reach base on a walk. First base runner for the Yardgoats, and first walk allowed for Tyler Bailey. A ball on 3-1 count. It's Ethan Berkowitz, who is tied for second in the league with 7 stolen bases, is on first base. As Tyler Bailey will have to keep a close eye on him there at first. Gets his step. And that's swung on and missed. Pops out of the catcher's glove, but that will be strike 1. Good pitch right there by Tyler Bailey. Let's see, Ethan Berkowitz get a pretty healthy lead. It'll be strike 2. Good pitch again by Tyler Bailey. Way to get ahead in the count. The last at bat got behind 3-0, had to fight his way back. Way to get ahead early in this count. 2-0 pitch. 2 outs. Just upstairs, that'll be ball 1. So the count now is 1-2. So that'll be cut on and fouled off right behind him. Sam Ashwalk, the center fielder, number 0. This count's still 1-2. Here's a pitch. Ground ball to third base. Third baseman will look to second, then throw it first. That throw will be offline. First baseman digs it up, goes to tag him, and he is called safe. Looks like the throw right there by the third baseman took him off the bag there at first base. Tried to make the tag, and he was still safe. See if there's any word on that. We'll see a replay right here. The pitch by Bailey, dribbler to third base. Third baseman picks it up, looks at second, doesn't like it, throws to first. As you can see right here in this replay, this one might be a better view. You see right there. Can't really tell if he made the tag there. Definitely looks close, especially with the trip there running towards first base, as there's a pop-up right to Tyler Bailey, who calls it off. Oh, loses it in the sun, as that ball will fall in fine grass, as everyone will be safe. Now the bases are loaded with 2 outs for the Yardgoats. Unfortunate turn of events. You have the walk, gets Berkowitz on base, then the error leads to first and second, and then an easy third out right there that finds grass. Everyone is safe. So now Tyler Bailey has to work out of a jam. Be interesting to see. It's the first pitch. Down. Good stop by the catcher. Way to keep it in front of him. That will hold Berkowitz, the dangerous runner, at third base. You see him talking to third base coach Groton, who's also playing first base today. Probably talking about what he'd like to see if he were to steal home base. So that's a good pitch. Another ground ball to the third baseman. That will be fair. Hugs the line right there. Is round third base looking for. He'll hold up as Oshowitz. Now he's caught in a rundown. Third baseman drops it. And he's out. Interesting play right there. Running around second base. Stops halfway, running home. Turns back, gets caught in a rundown. The ball is dropped, but he is called out at third base. Oh, and now he is called safe. So it looks like the ump checked to see if the ball was dropped, which it was. As the run still will count, it will be 1-0 Yardgoats, but it looks like after this, you can see here on the replay, getting caught in that rundown, ball is dropped by the third baseman. I think the umpire must have thought the ball was still in the glove when he made the tag. That's why I originally called him out, but no, the ball was dropped. Everyone's safe. Bases are still loaded here in the top of the first inning with 2 outs. A good first pitch strike right there by Tyler Bailey. Looks like he delivered the fastball pretty well today. That'll be a 1-1 count. One ball, 2 strike, 2 outs here. Tyler Bailey. Strike 3. Great pitch right on the outside corner by Tyler Bailey, as I think he'll be happy with that one. Only allowing 1 with the bases loaded, as they'll escape the inning. The Yardgoats lead 1-0 in the top of the first. We'll be right back for the bottom of the first inning. Welcome back to Wiscasset High School. Bottom of the first inning about to take place. It's a 1-0 lead for the Brunswick Yardgoats over the Lincoln County Cardinals in the battle for the 4th place position in the division, in the Coastal Division, here in the Pine Tree League. As on the mound pitching for the Yardgoats is Brandon Morrell, who we just saw at bat in that first inning.
Now batting, number 11.
A little recap on the top of the first inning right there. Bailey allowing 2 hits, 1 run. He had 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. He was throwing heat on the mound right there in the top of the first inning. Ball looked nice coming out of the hand. So we'll see Brandon Morrell take the bump for the Yardgoats here in the bottom of the first. So that first pitch will be high, ball one for Julian Apont, number 11, the shortstop for the Lincoln County Cardinals. As there we go, 1-1 count. So Apont sees strike one. And Apont lunging at that fastball up in the zone, count now 1-2. Third base coach having to sit back on a little bit. So 1-2 pitch, down and away, ball two. Good eye right there. And I talked about it before the game. I think the Cardinals would like to see a little more pitches, have a little more discipline at the plate. So it'll be ball three, full count. As the Cardinals have 7 walks so far this season through 4 games, compared to 31 walks for the Yardgoats. A swing and a miss, strike three for Brandon Morrell, as Apont works to a full count and then swings and misses for strike three. Good pitch right there by Brandon Morrell. 1 out. It's now at bat, number 7, Tyler Bailey. As Tyler Bailey finds a gap up the middle between the shortstop and second baseman, he'll be on base. First hit of the day for the Cardinals. And it's by no other than Tyler Bailey, doing it all today. Pitching, hitting. See how he can run the bases here at first base. 1 out with Cameron Crocker, number 24, the third baseman, up to bat. There's a check at first base. Checking on Bailey. It's Tyler Bailey with the first hit of the day. He's batting .444 on the season with a .500 on base percentage. .444 slugging. He has four singles, 3 RBIs. Leading his team in RBIs this season. Has swung on him and missed for strike two. 0-2 count here for Crocker. See if he can move the base runner into scoring position for the cleanup hitter to come up to the plate. Hopefully driving a run for the Cardinals. As that will be strike three right there. Watches it. And now there'll be 2 outs. With the number 4 hitter, Gabe Morrison.
Morrison.
Gabe swings and hits a ground ball. Diving as the shortstop, stops it, but no throw to first base. Too slow, and the shortstop had to go too far to get that one. Shortstop Ethan Shepard diving and stopping the ball, probably saving Bailey, preventing Bailey from getting third base right there, but great play on defense. Just no chance for a throw over at first base, took too much time. Good offense, great defense. And everyone's safe for the Cardinals. First and second with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. It's now Hunter Crocker, number 12, up to bat, the catcher for the Cardinals. That'll be ball one. Hunter Crocker batting .222 on the season, .417 OBP. I mean, he's seeing pitches. He has good plate discipline. He can find a base from the walk if the bats aren't going. As that one swung on and hit. Great contact off the bat. And that finds a gap. That'll be an RBI for the Cardinals. And an RBI for Crocker. Sending another one. He'll stop and go back to third. Caught another run down. Third baseman makes the tag and he's safe. Another run down on the third baseline. But this time getting back, diving safely. It's a good piece of hitting. That finds a gap between the left field and center fielder. So that'll be an RBI double. The game is tied 1-1 here in the bottom of the first inning. That ball jumped off the bat of Hunter Crocker right there to find the gap. Good base running, everyone's safe here with 2 outs. A little 2-out magic for the Cardinals. So that one, first pitch swung on, missed, foul back. That will hit a ground ball and hit someone's car. It's 0-1 count here with 2 outs. It's a big lead off of second base by Hunter Crocker. That's a ball outside. Now you see a lead like that off of second base, you know there's a runner in front of him. Sometimes you wonder if there will be a pickoff attempt. If that lead is too big, that lead much shorter this pitch. As that one swung on, dribbled up the third baseline, and that's fair. Third baseman makes a throw too short. Everyone's safe. The run scores. Runner at first is safe. As Darius Pierpont with a ground ball, a short, slow ground ball to third base. As no one's paying attention, he'll take second base. No one is paying attention, and Pierpont will just run to second base and swipe it. As the first baseman came to talk to Brandon Morrell, as they're doing that, Pierpont from first base takes off and takes second, is now second and third with 2 outs. Let's see if there can be more 2-out magic. As 2 RBIs coming with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. There's a couple slow ground balls, enough to get a couple base hits. There'll be strike 1 for Elias Atkins, number 2, the center fielder, who we saw on the top of the first making a nice play in center field to open up the inning. So that will be a ball up in the zone. 2-1 count here for Elias Atkins. Elias Atkins still looking for his first hit of the season. This is his 13th plate appearance of the season. Based on how this first inning is going, I wouldn't be too surprised if he got his first base hit here. Oh, is that what hit him? I don't know if that's an announcer's jinx, but a hit by pitch right there. Now the bases are loaded. Still with 2 outs is Brandon Morrell having problems getting out of this inning. What was a 1-0 ball game with 2 outs is suddenly 2-1. Cardinals, bases loaded. 2 outs, stepping up to the plate. Jim Davis, the left fielder. As check swing, holds up on it. But they called out a strike. That was up there in the zone, called strike. There's another high fastball. This one called a ball. 1-1 here for Jim Davis. So Jim Davis batting 143 on the season. His ducks at that pitch right there. 2-1 count. As that's down and outside, that will be ball 4. As a run will come in to score, it will be 3-1 Cardinals. As Brandon Morrell struggling to get out of this inning. And that's the game of baseball. You have 2 outs. Next thing you know, the opponent has a little bit of luck go their way, and next thing you know, it's a completely different game. As you see, number 3, Darius Pierpont, who took second base, kind of dancing halfway down that third baseline. We've seen some crazy things here in the first inning already. I wouldn't be too crazy to see a stolen base at home plate based on how his lead is here at third base. It's Pierpont. Trots down the line. It'll be strike 2 for Jacob Wilson. Third base coach letting him know he got to swing, got to get a bat on something. Bases are loaded. Why not take a hack? See 0-2 count. Hit to left field. That will be foul. The baseball is hugging the line today. We've seen a couple dribble down the third baseline. This one hanging in the air a little bit towards left field. Couldn't really tell from my angle if that was going to stay fair or go foul. So it'll be a foul ball. I think if that dropped and it was fair, that might have scored 2, maybe 3. So the Yardgoats catch a little bit of a break right there. So 0-2 count, too high. 1-2. I've been impressed so far by the Cardinals' discipline at the plate. Don't want to beat a dead horse, but based on the stats this season, that is something they needed to improve on. And so far in this first inning, seeing a lot of pitches. I don't know exactly how many pitches Brandon Morell has thrown on the bump, but it has to be 30 plus now. I'm checking with the scorebook to see what the count is. It is a 2-2 count. Not a 3-2 count, which the scoreboard says. So that will be too high. And he's stealing home! Pierpont! Head first slide into home base. Just timing it up, waiting. I said it. I was watching him dance down third base line. No one seemed to care for it. He swipes the home plate right there with a stolen base at home. Something you don't see every day, but it has been an interesting game so far. So now the score is 4-1. Cardinals lead here in the bottom of the first. As that will skip away. That'll be ball 4. It's too far inside. Skips past the catcher. Runners will advance to second and third. Doesn't matter because the walk will be the walk will lead Jacob Wilson to first base anyway. So bases loaded yet again. 2 outs. 4-1 lead by the Cardinals. Good walk-up song right here by Josh Meyer. Got to give him credit. That got me fired up. I might go take it at bat. His first pitch high. Ball 1. There's a strike right there on the outside corner, 1-1. See the third baseman holding them at third base a little bit more because of what we saw from Pierpont in that last at bat, stealing home base. As that one will be a short fly ball right back to the pitcher. That'll be out number 3 as Brandon Morell is happy to get his Yardgoats out of that inning. The Cardinals lead 4-1. We'll be back for top of the first baseball action here at Wiscasset High School. Welcome back to the top of the second inning, as Tyler Bailey takes the mound again. Now with run support as the Cardinals lead 4-1. First pitch underway, swung on and missed. Nice changeup right there. We don't have a radar or something telling us what pitch he is throwing, but from the angle of the pitch and watching that sink, that was a pretty dirty changeup that we saw in that first pitch. See, that changeup is meant to come in like a fastball, a little bit slower, but then bites at the very end. It's an awkward pitch for a hitter to hit, especially when they're sitting on a fastball. It's an 0-2 count for Bailey. That will be too high, ball 1. It's number 18, Riley Collins, the third baseman, who we saw have a couple of ground balls last inning. Is at bat. As that ball will be in the dirt short, bounces off the catcher. 2-2 count for Riley Collins, the third baseman, number 18. I've been impressed by Tyler Bailey's command, his delivery. He looks comfortable in his windup, all of his motion going forward as we see yet another strikeout as Collins swings and misses for strike 3. Be the third strikeout right there for Bailey through 2 innings of work, proving himself to be a very good pitcher for the Cardinals. It's up to bat now for the Yardgoats, number 7, Max King, the designated hitter. Sees a strike. 0-1 count. As that ball hit right above the catcher, he squares up to make a play and bobbles it. Almost had that last second. He found that in air, and that that came back down pretty quick. That was a hard fly ball to catch, especially as a catcher. You got to throw the mask up. You got to look exactly and find right up in the air, that exact moment, find the ball. And that one didn't sit in the air high enough or long enough for him to settle onto that one. Still be 0-2 though here in the second inning. 1 out. And strike 3 from Tyler Bailey. 2 Ks in a row. That one a heater right down the pipe.
That's a Cardinal strikeout.
As that one, ground ball to the second baseman. Pierpont bobbles it, gathers, still makes a throw, a low throw, scooped by the first baseman, out number 3. Good recovery by Pierpont and the first baseman right there to get that third out. As a quick inning, 1-2-3 for the Cardinals. As we'll see them come up to bat here in the bottom of the second inning. We'll be right back.
Please welcome number 27, Logan Orr.
So welcome back. Logan Orr for the Cardinals, set to bat, the extra hitter, number 27 for the Cardinals. As first pitch swung on, fouled up the third base line. 0-1 count. That'll be ball 1. 1-1 count here for Orr. He's batting 125 on the season with a base hit and an RBI. That'll be strike 2. 1-2 count. Looking to get his second base hit of the season here. The bottom of the second inning, facing Brandon Morrell. As that swung and fouled off again. Good fight right there by Logan Orr. As last inning, or top of the second inning, Yardgoats being retired 1-2-3 order. As a pitch by Morrell, swung on and missed. Logan Orr strikes out. Strikeout for Brandon Morrell. 1 down here in the bottom of the second inning.
Julian Aponte.
Really loving the vibes of the ballpark today. Just hanging out here at my table with the mixer and the camera guys hanging out here with me. Shout out Lincoln County TV for setting this up. As first pitch swung on. High fastball for Julian Aponte, who was frustrated with his first at bat, looking to make something happen here with the second. As that third baseman playing in, expecting a bunt, he does so. So that'll be bunted and fouled. As the Yardgoats obviously have some type of scout report, understanding that he wants to put a bunt down, get down to first base. You see third baseman backing up a couple steps now with 2 strikes. As Aponte will take a time at the plate. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Third baseman probably about 5 or 6 steps in on the grass, as I'll be fouled on a miss. Way to fight off it. Just barely getting a piece of that one. Still 0-2 here for Julian Aponte, the shortstop for the Cardinals. Yeah, I'm loving the vibes. Family's here. You got the lawn chairs out. It's been exciting. Baseball is right there. Trying to bunt with 2 strikes. Fouls off. As that will be strike 3. 2 outs now. Now with 2 outs, just like we saw in the first inning, the bottom of the first inning with 2 outs, we saw 4 runs coming for the Cardinals. We'll see if Tyler Bailey can start that magic again. You saw in the first inning, he had a base hit. So that'll be ball 1 high. So the Cardinals batting 11 in the order today. So to see Tyler Bailey here in the second inning batting again is pretty impressive. I mean, the Cardinals are doing good with the bats. So it'll be a 1-1 count here for Tyler Bailey, who, as I mentioned, is also pitching for the Cardinals today. 4 strikeouts so far, as that'll be ball high. That pitch will be outside. 3-1 count here for Tyler Bailey. That'll be inside. That'll be ball 4 for Tyler Bailey. Reaching base yet again. 2 plate appearances. Improving that on-base percentage today. 2 for 2 so far. And now batting Cameron Crocker, the third baseman. Crocker in the first inning struck out in his first at-bat. See if he can change direction here in the second one. As Tyler Bailey gets his lead off of first. Doesn't go. First pitch swinging for Crocker. Just behind it. 0-1 count. That pitch swung on and missed. Tyler Bailey tries to steal second, and the throw from the catcher is in time. He'll be out at second base trying to steal. Great throw right there by Sam Oshawott. His brother Joe Oshawott, the catcher, number 69, with a missile to second base to get Tyler Bailey out. As that'll be the end of the second inning. Yardgoats will be up to bat next. We want to thank our sponsors first. Speaking of First National Bank. The First National Bank is a trusted, community-focused financial institution committed to providing personal and business banking services with integrity, innovation, and exceptional customer care. Funded with a mission to support local economies and empower individuals through financial access, the bank offers a full suite of services, including checking and savings accounts, loans, mortgages, and digital banking solutions. Go check out First National Bank. Shout out them for being a sponsor. As Tyler Bailey walks out to the mound yet again to get the top of the third inning, underway. As what we've seen from Tyler Bailey has been impressive so far through 2 innings. He's allowed 2 hits, 1 run. That was not earned though. It was base runner reached on an error, so that's not earned run towards Bailey. Bailey has 1 walk. He has 4 strikeouts through 2 innings. You know, if the trend keeps on, if the trend continues and he pitches this full game, we might see a 10+ strikeout game from Tyler Bailey. But don't want to put too much pressure on the pitcher. That is something that's very hard to do. Something you don't see every day, especially in a men's league. Which I have to admit, if I was not broadcasting this game, this would be definitely something I'd want to be a part of and playing in. For those listening that played baseball in high school or college and haven't played in a while, this is definitely something that would be fun to pick back up on. Get together with a group of guys, go out and play some baseball for a day. In this case, 2 games and a doubleheader. It's been very interesting. It's been very exciting. Fun game so far. Cardinals lead 4-1. And up to bat, number 99, Brandon Morrell, the pitcher, to lead off the third inning. Tyler Bailey gets the call, delivers, strike 1. Good pitch right there. Does a good job getting ahead in the count, not falling behind the batters, as we saw in that first inning, which led to a little bit of trouble as a bunt tries to get squeezed by Brandon Morrell. Doesn't work, it'll be fouled off. 0-2 count now for Yardgoats, Brandon Morrell, number 99. That pitch down and away. Good movement on it, but that will be ball 1. 1-2 count here for Brandon Morrell, who is also pitching for the Yardgoats. Pitcher versus pitcher matchup. He has 2 innings pitched, 4 runs allowed, as Brandon Morrell hits one right to the shortstop, bobbles it, collects it, throws to first. Good squeeze, and he'll be out at first base. And that right there, folks, is the cleanest ground ball we've seen fielded and thrown today. That'll be out number 1. Looked like the shortstop bobbled it for a second, but without looking down in his glove, was able to regain control of the baseball, make a nice throw to first base. As Tyler Bailey throws strike 1 to number 25, Ethan Shepard, who's the shortstop for the Yardgoats. Shepard's first at bat, struck out. There's that pitch in there for another strike. This will be 0-2 count. He's really painting the outside corners with that breaking ball. Good movement. Catcher doing a good job sticking the glove. You see a high fastball trying to get him to swing. Doesn't. It'll be a 1-2 count now. Baseball, as a pitcher, it's all about strategy. Not necessarily about throwing strikes all the time. As there's another ball. Now full count. Good job getting ahead in the count, then falling behind quickly as it's now 3-2. Needs to make a pitch to offer here. As that'll be swung on and fouled off. Please don't hit my car. It won't. That's a good pitch right there by Tyler Bailey. But like I was saying, it's a lot about strategy. You know, you give him something to hit there. Don't necessarily want to give him that same pitch next time. Is there another foul ball? So it'll stay 3-2. A lot of pitches this at bat by Ethan Shepard. But Bailey seems to be hitting a spot. That changeup hitting the bottom of the zone, dropping out of it quickly. Or at the last second. That fastball is fast, is sticking in the zone, and that off speed is working down and away for him. So really good command with these pitches so far by Tyler Bailey. Three balls, 2 strikes here for Ethan Shepard. So that'll be ball 4. As Ethan Shepard reaches base with a walk, the second by Tyler Bailey. Tyler Bailey, a 2016 graduate of Wiscasset High School, has experience on this exact mound, gearing up for his first season with the Cardinals this year. Plays a key role both as a pitcher and in the infield. As you see right there, Ethan Berkowitz will reach first base. As now runners on first and second with 1 out. Tyler Bailey was an instrumental part of the 2014 Western Maine Class D Championship winning team. Earned the team's MVP honors for the 2014-15 season. As they're fouled off right up to the pitcher. First baseman calls him off, makes the catch. Great communication right there in the infield. Saves that ball from dropping yet again. As we saw in that first inning, Tyler Bailey trying to make a play on a pop fly and it dropped right there. First baseman helping him out, helping his pitcher out. Going to make the out for him. Calls him off. Gets that out. 2 outs now. Runners on first and second still for the Yardgoats. But yeah, Tyler Bailey, most notable in high school for throwing a 7 strikeout complete game. A lot to add to that resume as a pitcher throughout his high school career. Now doing it as an adult. Is that inside? Getting Joe Oshwalk to do a little 360 there in the batter's box, trying not to get hit by that pitch, as Tyler Bailey has some heat behind that fastball. It's a 1-0 count. Pitch is down the way outside. You can see Tyler Bailey a little frustrated with himself. I think he might feel as if 1 or 2 of those base runners got away from him, but see if he can collect himself. He's behind the count now. Crawl back and get an out here. As that one hits the ground. Right to the shortstop. Make a play. Throws to first. Too low. As the first baseman can't scoop it out, bounce right out of the glove. Because that'll be an error for the Cardinals. An error for the shortstop. Julian Apont, as all runners will be safe. Bases are loaded now with 2 outs. We've seen that a lot here in this game. A little bases loaded action, but why not? It's baseball. We'll see if Tyler Bailey, unlike Morrell, can work out of this inning with the bases loaded. His first pitch strike is what he needed right there, and he delivers. 0-1 count for Isaac Bull, the second baseman, number 15. It's that one. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. Gets past him. Play to the shortstop, and he'll run and tag second base. Smart heads-up play right there by Julian Apont to field that ground ball and jog over to second base and tap the base. That would have been much easier than making another throw towards first. So, way to escape the inning. Tyler Bailey does what he needs to do to get out of a bases-loaded jam. As the score remains 4-1, up to bat next is the Yardgoats in the top of the fourth. The Cardinals in the bottom of the third inning. Be right back. Welcome back here in the bottom of the third inning. We'll see number 24, Cameron Crocker, at bat for the Cardinals. See ball one right there. As Cameron Crocker struck out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1-1 count here in the bottom of the third inning for Cameron Crocker. Excuse me for that, wrong pipe. Drinking some water a little too fast. It's Brandon Morrell. Ball 2, 2-2 count here for Cameron Crocker. As Morrell delivers. Strike 3, swing and miss for Crocker.
Next up to bat.
That pitch had some late drop on it. Could have been a changeup. It's now Gabe Morrison. Steps to bat, the first baseman, number 15 for the Cardinals, who in his first at bat reached base with a hit. He also scored a run, one of the 4 runs for the Cardinals. As that pitch inside, ball 2, 2-0 count. There's strike 1, 2-1 count for Gabe Morrison, who leads the team in average with 545 average. First in OPS with 1.252. Also first on the team with a 615 OPP. And first in hits is that one. High fly ball at the left fielder, as that will be out number 2. Good contact right there by Gabe Morrison. He has 1 double on the season, actually, and that's one of the 2 doubles for this whole Cardinals team through 4 games. So it's one of those guys that they can trust to go up to the plate and put a big swing on it. So now we see Hunter Crocker, who also has a hit in this game, up to bat. Hunter Crocker has a double. As I just said, 1 of 2 doubles is by Gabe Morrison. Actually, now it's 1 of 3, as Hunter Crocker had a double in his first at bat. Also scored a run. Is this 4-5-6 batters for this Cardinals lineup, really doing some damage early in this one. It's now a 1-1 count for Hunter Crocker. That'll be another ball. That one skips away past the catcher. It's a 2-1 pitch, skips past the catcher again. It'll be 3-1 count now, as Brandon Morrell tries to find his groove there on the mound. Really, his one bad inning was that first inning with 2 outs. Just couldn't get out of the inning. So that will be ball 4, low and outside for Hunter Crocker, who now has reached base twice in 2 at-bats. Now with a double and now with a walk. Now Darius Pierpont, the man who stole home base in the first inning, is up to bat. This man is fun to watch. Fun to watch on the base paths too. As that one, cut up the middle, reaches base. As Hunter Crocker is told to come to third base, he will. No throw. Runners on the corners, first and third, 2 outs. Nice piece of hitting right there by Darius Pierpont. Stays on it, stays behind it, hits it right back up the middle, scorcher off the bat. So yet another hit. Now 2 hits for Darius Pierpont, who also has a run and a couple stolen bases. Doing it all. Lighting up the scoreboard. Excuse me, the stat sheet. We'll see if he steals second. I think that's what the second baseman Isaac Ball wants to talk about, is he's gonna go. They're talking right now that Darius Pierpont is gonna steal second base at some time. What do you want to do? Do you want to throw down to second and risk Hunter Crocker taking home plate? Or do you want to kind of cut it off? You see that happen sometimes in baseball. That shortstop or second baseman will come cut off the throw to second and throw home, anticipating the steal from home as well. So we'll see what they choose to do here. But I am pretty certain that Darius Pierpont will try to steal second base. I think if the Yardgoats are thinking what I'm thinking, they probably won't throw down to second base. Because I think that, so we see here Hunter Crocker taking more than just a lead here at third base, anticipating the throw. He won't throw, because that will be the wise decision. Second and third now with 2 outs for the Cardinals. 2-out hitting has been the name of the game so far for Lincoln County. See if Elias Atkins, number 2, the center fielder, can do so here. That'll be high. Ball 2. If you're Brendan Morrell, you want to attack him. Elias yet to have a hit so far this season. Morrell's really going to want to attack him. It's cut on and missed. That'll be strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike for Elias Atkins, the center fielder, who had a great defensive play in that first inning, really ranging to track down that short fly ball that looked like it might have found the gap. So Elias Atkins fouls it off. Sometimes when you're in a little bit of a slump as a hitter, you can take something away from anything. So right there, getting a piece of it. See if you can straighten it out and get on top of it. 2-2 count, 2 outs, bottom of the third inning. Cardinals 4-1 lead. The pitch. Strike 3. Finds the corner, strikes him out looking. No damage done by the Cardinals as the lead remains 3. As Lincoln County Cardinals are leading the Brunswick Yardgoats 4-1 still. Top of the 4th inning up next. So you're back in the top of the 4th here at Wiscasset High School. Your Cardinals lead 4-1 as Tyler Bailey on the bump again. Impressive outing so far by him, as now 0-2 count quickly on Steven Utek, the right fielder for the Yardgoats. Wasting no time getting ahead in the count here is Bailey. Is that close one? We call it a ball, 1-2. As Utek has 1 at bat and a strikeout so far in this game, as he now has 2. Tyler Bailey with a nice pitch, blows it by him. Out number 1 for the Cardinals.
That's a Cardinal strikeout.
As Tyler Bailey, through 3 1/3, 2 hits, 1 run still, 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. This delivers the first pitch that swung on, and nice hit up the right field side right there by Riley Collins, the third baseman for the Yardgoats. Waits on it, hits it to the opposite field. Sneaks by the second baseman, Pierpont, right there. Finds the right fielder, and he is safe at first base. As Riley Collins now with a hit and a strikeout in this game. 1 for 2. Now up to bat Max King, number 7, the extra hitter for the Yardgoats. Strike 1 in there, fouled off. Second pitch, low, gets him to swing and miss though. 0-2 count for Tyler Bailey. It's that breaking ball. Breaking down out of the zone. Fooling the pitcher, thinking it was going to be a fastball sitting bottom. Just really bottomed out right there. It's the 0-2 count. Too high. Gets past the catcher. He's running to second as there'll be no throw to second base. As Riley Collins will reach second on a wild pitch. Now runner in scoring position for Max King with 1 out. As that will be a ball in the dirt. 2-2 count. After getting ahead 0-2, quickly tied up to 2-2 here for Max King, who is looking for a hit as well himself. As that'll be strike 3. Good pitch right there by Tyler Bailey, throwing the heat by him. Now 2 outs.
That's a Cardinal strikeout.
That is a Cardinal strikeout. This is Tyler Bailey. Faces the lefty hitting Jason Groton, who we also see as the third base coach at times. Digs in for another at-bat. He's 0-1 so far today. So you'll watch that pitch go by him for strike 2. Good pitch by Tyler Bailey, who is pounding the strike zone so far today. Cardinals looking to get their second win on the season. That'll be strike 3. Off-speed pitch. Outside corner, says the umpire. Jason Groton does not like that call and is talking to the umpire about it. But nice pitch by Tyler Bailey. There'll be yet another strikeout as the Cardinals get off the field and they'll come up to bat here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 4-1 lead for the Cardinals. We'll be right back. Bottom of the 4th inning. Batting for the Cardinals in the 8th spot, the left fielder, number 23, Jim Davis. First pitch ball for Jim Davis. Jim Davis has a walk and an RBI so far in this game in his first plate appearance. As if you remember, the bases were loaded and that walk brought in a run. So he swung on and hit the bottom of the barrel. Now squibbed to the right side, foul ball. 2-1 count now from Jim Davis, who has proven to see some pitches in his 2 at-bats so far, making Brandon Morrell really work. It's the pitch. That'll be called strike. Right on the outside corner, says the umpire. This will be 2-2 count now for Davis. He digs in. Morrell fires. Dribbler off the middle. Diving at shortstop. It'll get through for a base hit. Jim Davis gets his first hit here in his second at bat.
Up to bat, number 4.
Good piece of hitting right there. Stayed back on it. Sent it right back up the middle. Now a couple hits now by the Cardinals. Sent back up that gap between second and shortstop. That's how you know you're making good contact and you're swinging, your timing's perfect, is when you're sending it right back up the middle. In this case, a hot shot. Too fast for the shortstop. Diving. As that will get by him. as Jim Davis will take second on a wild pitch. Now a runner in scoring position for the Cardinals with no outs. Number 4, Jacob Wilson digs in from the left side. That pitch ball too high. 2 balls, no strikes for Jacob Wilson. That'll be a strike. 2-2 count. That's a ball in the dirt. Runner steals third base and he'll slide under the tag. Catcher dropped the ball out of the glove, picked it up quick and fired down to third base. A closer throw than you'd expect. A closer play. So Jim Davis just sliding underneath that tag. Didn't look to be like that much close, especially since the catcher dropped it, but picked it up and fired it to third base. We've seen a couple throws, pickoff attempts from the catcher, showing it's pretty hard to steal on them. As the Cardinals on the season, the Cardinals this season, 15 stolen bases. The Yardgoats, 47 stolen bases. They are first in the Pine Tree League in stolen bases, as we see. Swung on and missed on a full 2 count. Strike 3. 1 out with the runner on third base. Still in scoring position. Pop fly could score him. Or soft ground ball to the right side. This wind is getting a hold of my notebook. So you see Josh Meyer step in, the right fielder. And that'll be strike 1. 0-1 count here in the bottom of the 4th inning for Josh. Low and inside, ball 1. 1-1 count. So after that first inning, Brandon Morell's really settled in on the mound for the Yardgoats. Found himself in a tough spot with 2 outs, bases loaded, couldn't get out of it. Cardinals scored 4 runs, but since has not allowed one. And I almost jinxed that as that ball, wild pitch, gets by the catcher in the dirt, but no advancement from the runner on third base, Jim Davis. So the umpire will call time and give the catcher a little break. He's been running around a little bit with all these balls in the dirt. It's a 2-1 count here for Josh Meyer. That will be a ball. 3-1 count now. Do have somewhere to put him. Putting him on first base will put the double ball in play. That'll be ball 4. Now runners on the corners again for the Cardinals, first and third. 1 out. Now off to bat, Logan Orr, the extra hitter.
Number 27, Logan Orr.
See if he can induce some contact right here. Like I said, a ground ball to the right side of the field or ground ball slow enough might score a run, the runner from third. Other than that, we'll take a deep pop fly or a base hit. You see the umpire call time. People don't know what's going on. I think the runner at first was trying to just take a bag like they did earlier in the first inning. This time the umpire stepping in saying time. I didn't resume play yet. So we saw that in the first inning. We saw Pierpont just take off to take second base while those mound meeting go on. Don't think the ump really realized it this time. Noticing something similar happen, the first base runner just takes off. Umpire stepping in, calling it off. Benefits the Cardinals, though, because that would have been an out. So runner got caught in a rundown. Taking a pretty sizable lead there at first base, and he's going. The throw will be pump faked by the catcher. Only 1 out now. You don't want to risk a pass ball thrown down to second base and score an easy run. You don't want to give any freebies to the Cardinals, who have been all over the base pass today. It's a 1-0 count, 1 out. Runners in scoring position, second and third for the Cardinals. Logan Orr up to bat. It'll be ball 2. Another low pitch. Zero. There's a strike right there by Brendan Morrell. 2-1 count now for Logan Orr. Now he's seen it. Put something in play. The double play isn't in effect anymore. Now runners on second and third. As that will get away from him. Catcher gets up quickly to get the ball. That's kind of saved the Yardgoats from giving away a couple runs. We've seen a lot of pass balls by Brendan Morrell, but the backstop is only probably about 10 to 12, maybe 15 feet behind the catcher. So it's not like he's running 10 yards to go pick up a pass ball. That backstop kind of holds that runner at third base when they want to go on a pass ball. Not necessarily for a runner at first base. If that's a pass ball, that first base runner 9 times out of 10 will probably try to take second base, but home plate's a little too close for a pass ball in this ballpark. Well, that's the great thing about baseball, though. Each ballpark is different, has its own unique features. This foul ball off the catcher's mask. That catcher's gone through a lot. Joe Oshawott, number 69, has definitely got his fair share of cardio in this game. Full count, 1 out. Runners on second and third. Brandon Morrell delivers. Cut on and miss. Swing and a miss. Out number 2. A big out right there for Brandon Morrell. Cardinals really just looking to make contact in that situation. Couldn't. Now we have Julian Aponte, the shortstop, who's 0-2 so far this game. The leadoff hitter for the Cardinals. See if he can reach base now. We saw him make a couple plays on defense last inning. Had an error but recovered and tagged base to get the Cardinals out of a jam. See if he can build some momentum off that defensive play and reach base here. There's a pitching change for the Yardgoats. So we'll see Isaac Ball switch with Brandon Morrell. Second base and pitcher will swap positions. And Isaac Ball is tied for 4th in the Pine Tree League in wins this season. He has 2 wins on the mound. And if he can get some run support and hold the Cardinals, he could get another one here tonight, or this morning, I should say. We'll be right back after this pitcher warms up. Isaac Ball gets ready for this 4th inning. Welcome back. Bottom of the 4th inning, 2 outs now. Pitching change with Isaac Ball coming on for the Yardgoats to pitch here with 2 outs and get out of the jam with runners on second and third for the Cardinals. 2 on, 2 outs. Chance to get out of it for the Yardgoats and a chance to put 2 more on the board for the Cardinals. As Julian Aponte, the shortstop, digs into bat. He's 0-2 so far today with a couple strikeouts. As that'll be strike 1, 0-1 count. The pitch in for strike 2, outside corner. Aponte is quickly behind 0-2. Here's the pitch. Hit softly right to the first baseman, and that will be out number 3. Julian Aponte making contact, just too weak of contact right to this first baseman. Runners will not score, as they won't capitalize on 2 runners in scoring position. The lead will remain by 3 as the Cardinals lead 4-1 against the Brunswick Yardgoats. Top of the 5th inning coming next. Welcome back to Wiscasset High School. Cardinals leading the Yardgoats 4-1 here in the top of the 5th inning. It's Tyler Bailey picking up right where he left off. Another strike. It's 0-1 count. Strike 2 for Tyler Bailey. Bailey so far through 4 innings, 3 hits allowed, 1 run, none earned, 2 walks and 7 strikeouts. Very impressive through 4 so far. It's an 0-2 count here. Looking for his 8th strikeout. The delivery. Close. Won't get it to go. Good eye by Brandon Morello. It'll be a 1-2 count. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 8th strikeout for Tyler Bailey here at his former high school.
That's a Cardinal strikeout.
He's now digging in Ethan Shepard, the shortstop. Shepard, one at bat, has a walk and a strikeout so far today here in his third plate appearance right now. It's Tyler Bailey. First pitch is a ball. 1-0 count. That won't be a strike. That will find his way in the strike zone. 1-1 count now for Ethan Shepard. The strike 2 was delivered. Here's the pitch. Cut on and miss. Stays 1-2. Heads up. Ooh. Just missed that Tacoma right there. Sitting pretty behind home plate. 1-2 count. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Hit, and I think that won't drop. It's Elias Atkins ranging in to make his second play out there in center field. Seen a couple of those now. Off the bat, it looks like it's going to find that gap between the shortstop and the center fielder, but Elias Atkins quickly running to find it. Makes the catch. 2 outs now. As the Cardinals will look to get out of another 1-2-3 inning. They swung on a miss. First pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt. Ethan Berkowitz wanted it. Swings and misses. Strike 1. As the left fielder Berkowitz has a run in this game off of a walk. As an 0-2 count now for Tyler Bailey. That pitch will make contact with the umpire. Too far inside. It'll be a 1-2 count now. Sounded like it hit the batter, but must have hit the umpire right there. 1-2 count, or 2-2 count. Swung on and hit between the third baseman and shortstop for a base hit for Ethan Berkowitz. As he has found base again. If you don't remember me saying last time he was on base, he is top 5 in the Pine Tree League in stolen bases, tied for second with 7 stolen bases in 4 games this season. Impressive base running by Ethan Berkowitz so far this season. Wouldn't be surprised if he takes off. It is harder to run on Tyler Bailey just because of how fast his pitches are compared to other deliveries we've seen by pitchers in this league. As that ball is hit up the third baseline, too far foul. This will be an 0-1 count now for Sam Oshawak. Number 0, the center fielder. Hitting from the right side. 0-1 count. Berkowitz gets his lead. Berkowitz goes. The pitch. Throw down to second. He is out. What a throw. What a tag. What a tag by the shortstop, Julian Aponte right there. Hunter Crocker with a missile. A laser. Gets the stealing Berkowitz out. As the man who's second in the league in stolen bases stays at second in the league with 7, as he's caught stealing right there. Head first slide. It was a good jump right there. Just like we said, Tyler Bailey, that fastball is hard to get a good jump on it. It delivers from the mound to the plate very quickly. Hunter Crocker getting up there from the plate, making a nice throw down there. As this stays an interesting, great game. So don't go anywhere. If You're tuned in watching this. Bottom of the 5th inning coming up. Still 4-1 game. Anything can happen. We haven't seen runs since the first inning. But never say never. It's not too late. Isaac Ball will get on the mound for his second inning on there. As you saw last inning, he came in with 2 outs to get out of the jam. He was successful doing so. Now we'll try to complete his first full inning for the Yardgoats. So we'll be right back. Hitting from the right side to lead off the inning for the Cardinals. Pitcher Tyler Bailey. It's the first pitch by Ball, swung on and missed by Bailey. That pitch was at shoulder level right there. It's Tyler Bailey, 1 hit, 1 run. Also has a walk. As that pitch swung on and missed, it'll be an 0-2 count. Now Tyler Bailey getting a little taste of his own medicine. Now behind the count, just like he's been doing so for his opponent batters. So doing a great job pitching and getting on base so far in this game. As he sits on that one, just a line out right to the shortstop. Good contact, heads up right there. As that ball right to the shortstop. Didn't even have to move. I don't even think he broke out of his stance right there for that ball. Unfortunate for Tyler Bailey, he really sat on that. Just wasn't fast enough off the bat to find a gap. So now off to bat, third baseman Cameron Crocker, who in 2 at-bats has 2 strikeouts today. That pitch outside, ball 1. 1 out with a 1-0 count for Cameron Crocker. That one caught on and missed. High fastball. Second straight high fastball swung on and missed, and 2 straight at-bats here for the Cardinals. Here's the pitch by Ball. That'll be too low. Skips to the catcher. Is that pitch in there for strike 2? 2-2 count for Cameron Crocker. Isaac Ball, nice off-speed pitch right there. Sat in the bottom of the zone, stayed in it throughout the pitch. So here's the delivery. That's good contact, weak contact, dribble it to third base. Third baseman picks it up, makes a throw to first. Not in time and also off target. As that will roll out of play past the first baseman. Error by the third baseman right there, Riley Collins. As Cameron Crocker takes second base on an error throw by the first baseman. If that throw was on target, it would have been in time to get him out at first, but instead it was thrown away. Allows Cameron Crocker to get to second base. It's now up to bat Gabe Morrison with 1 out. Looking to create something here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Still have had they've had a 3-run lead since the first inning. If they can extend that to 4, just gives Tyler Bailey a little more comfort on the mound right there. Isaac Ball pitches. A good piece of hitting right there as Gabe Morrison puts one down the left field line. The runner from second will head towards home plate. He will be in safely. As now 5-1 Cardinals here in the bottom of the 5th. Second double of the season for Gabe Morrison. Great piece of hitting early on that swing. Good contact, sends one into left field on that third baseline. Enough to get into second base safely. Scores that runner from second base. Good piece of hitting right there by Gabe Morrison. And let's see if Hunter Crocker, the catcher, can do the same. 5-1 lead. Swung on and missed. High fastball. That one might have been over his helmet. It's all right though. He'll settle in. 0-1 pitch. Isaac Ball. Cut on and missed. He was lunging for it. Fastball, he's a little early on. It's interesting, that fastball, pretty much the same amount of velocity on those breaking pitches. Those breaking pitches break out of the zone significantly. So you see there, Crocker flies one up, out of play. And I could not see what happened right there. But I'll assume since the scoreboard still says 1 out, that dropped in. Foul ball for Hunter Crocker. The 0-2 count, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th inning. Isaac Ball settles in on the mound. Pitches. Runner goes to third. It's a good pickoff attempt right there, but no throw from the third baseman to second base as Gabe Morrison gets back into second base safely. Timed up pretty well right there by Isaac Ball. Timed it up well. Gabe Morrison was trying to steal third base. It was not going to happen on Isaac Ball's watches. He's been taking a pretty long look at that runner on each pitch. He now delivers to the plate. Swung on. Hit a high fastball through the gap as Gabe Morrison's being sent to home plate. The throw in. No, not in time. Gabe Morrison safe at the plate as the runner will round second and will hold. Hunter Crocker with a base hit between the shortstop and second baseman. The third that we've seen from the Cardinals.
Number 3, Darius.
And another base hit and another RBI. 6-1 lead here for the Cardinals in the bottom of the 5th. We've seen a lot of it this inning, that high fastball above the shoulders that's been swung on and missed. This time, getting a piece of it, chopping at it like an axe. Ball hits the end part of that barrel. Enough of the sweet spot to get fast enough through the gap behind the pitcher. Not the pitch you want to swing at, but it works out for him right there. So it'll be a 6-1 lead. There's another pickoff attempt by Isaac Ball to the second baseman. He's in there safely, calls for time. Dusts himself off, gets back up on second base. That's what the Cardinals needed right there. They're 1-3 on the year, facing a 2-2 Yardgoats team that's a spot ahead of them in the standings. They needed this game. They're getting the run support. I think that team batting average is going to skyrocket after this game as another pickoff attempt. Be back in there safely. His runner is coming off at second base, really taking a big, hefty lead, and Yardgoats figuring out what they're going to do strategy-wise. We've seen Joe Oshawak make some really good throws from behind the plate at the catcher position. This one, foul ball down the third base line. For Darius Pierpont, the second baseman. Speedy second baseman, may I add. Oh, count, 1 out. Isaac Ball's pitch. Cut on and drops just foul. That third baseline, I've said it before, that third baseline has seen some serious action today. Whether it's fair or foul, but just a foot or two up foul there by Darius Pierpont. 0-1 count though on him. 1 out, runner scored position on second base. There's another pickoff attempt. That pitch, a ball in the dirt. Runner on second doesn't choose to steal third, instead stops halfway and trots back to second. And that's the 4th pickoff attempt we've seen at second base to hold the runner. There's that pitch. Swung on and fouled back. It's a 1-2 pitch. Grounded to shortstop. Shortstop has the ball stuck in his glove, couldn't get it out. Runner will be safe at first. Darius Pierpont reaches with an infield single. Runner on second will stay at second where he was. There's still one out. 6-1 lead for the Cardinals. As the 5th pickoff attempt at second base by Isaac Ball, keeping a very close eye on him. It's that pitch by Ball in for a strike, skipped to the catcher, but it was swung on and missed by Elias Atkins. 0-1 count now with one out. Yet another foul ball. 0-2 now. Is that pitch in for a ball, and it skips past the catcher as both runners will advance into scoring position. Now runners on second and third with one out. Chance for Julian Atkins to get something going here. That pitch high and outside, ball 2. This has been a long inning for the Cardinals. At bat, working counts, getting base runners, making the pitcher worry about the base runners. Is that ball fouled back? I could have made a play on that one. Good dive, would have had it by the announcer. See another 2-2 count here for Elias Atkins. Is that one swung on? Fly ball out to left field. Will the runner tag? Yes, he will. And it won't be caught by the center fielder. That ball will drop as one runner will score. Elias Atkins will take second base and Darius Pierpont will advance to third. So I think they'll rule that an error. But if that was a base hit, that's a double in the first hit by Elias Atkins. Cardinals now lead 7-1. Bottom of the 5th. As that ball drops in front of the left fielder, who also bobbles it. 2 runs will score for the Cardinals, and the runner, Jim Davis, will advance to second base on a double. Jim Davis had himself a day for the Cardinals, as now they lead 9-1 here in the bottom of the 9th. See, first pitch strike there Josh Meyer, number 25. Oh, excuse me. Jacob Wilson, number 4. That ball was hit right to the second baseman, caught by the second baseman. Throw to second, he is safe. Good heads-up base run, get him back to the bag. Almost was a double play, ending to get out of the inning right there for the Yardgoats. His first pitch ball there for Josh Meyer, the right fielder. It's a big inning for the Cardinals, as they've scored 5 runs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Myers 0 for 1 today with a walk. It's a 1-2 count here. High, ball 2. Isaac Ball sets to deliver, throws. That's a ball in the dirt. That'll be a wild pitch, gets past the pitcher. The runner will steal third base and will stay at third base. Full count, 2 outs. Runner on third base for the Cardinals. Josh is up to bat. Swing and a miss, strike 3. As the Yardgoats finally get out of this inning, it'll be the top of the 6th inning next as they'll come up to bat. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the top of the 6th inning. Or I should say, welcome back to the field. This is the start of the 6th inning. As the Yardgoats look to cut away from the deficit. They're down 8, trailing the Cardinals 9-1. With at least 2 innings left to bat. They have the top of the 6th and the top of the 7th to try to chip away and get back. As first pitch, fly ball to the first baseman. He's having trouble finding it. It'll sit down right in front of Pierpont there at second base. First baseman looked like he had it and then took a big shuffle mid-fly ball, kind of signaling he didn't know where it was. I wonder if the sun got a hold of him right there. As that will drop in. That will be an error for the Cardinals as a runner on first base off the first pitch. Something that you don't want to see as the Cardinals. You're up 8. You don't want to give them any free bases. And we saw what happened the first inning. One of those fly balls that should have been caught led to a run being scored. We'll see if they can escape this inning without damage being done because of that. As a ground ball right up the middle, shortstop will tag second and then throw to first for a double play. Double play turned by the Cardinals. Great defense. No bobble on the play, as you can see the replay. Right to the shortstop. Makes a smart decision, tags it himself, and then throws to first. So now the Yardgoats with 2 outs here. With what it was, runner on first with no outs. Now it's 2 outs, no one on base. It's cut on and missed first pitch by Tyler Bailey. 0-1 count, swing and a miss on that first pitch. It's the pitcher Isaac Ball settles in. Ooh, calls the ball right there. Be a 1-1 count. High fastball swung. Contact made as the second baseman, Pierpont, settles under it and makes out number 3. Quick inning right there for Tyler Bailey. 1-2-3. Oh, not 1-2-3, but it was. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 6th inning. Cardinals come back up to bat. See if they can increase the lead even more. 9-1 Cardinals here at Wiscasset High School. I'm Logan Martin. It's a bunt on the first pitch right there by Logan Orr. Gathered by the pitcher, thrown to first, and he's out. Good bunt, but even better defense right there. Pitcher Isaac Ball stayed pretty calm. Gathered the baseball, made a nice throw to first base. A lot of times you see that the infielder or the pitcher or the catcher panicking a little, thinking the ball's been on the ground for a little too long, and quickly picking it up and making an errant throw, trying to get the runner out. It doesn't work for him, but way to stay calm. Stayed in the zone, made a nice throw over there at first base. 1 out. Bottom of the 6th inning. As Julian Aponte, the shortstop, number 11, up to bat yet again. First pitch, high, ball 1. Second pitch, 7 pitch, cut on and missed. So that will be strike 1, 1-1 count, 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. As that pitch hit, and that is dropping into center field, drops right in front of him. That's a base hit for Julian Aponte. As looks to the dugout and puts his hands up to say, finally. And that's a way to string together some momentum right there for Julian Aponte. Getting a hold of that. That ball went off the bat pretty nice. Dropped just enough right in front of the center fielder, not allowing him to make a play. So we have a runner on first base with 1 out for the Cardinals. As Tyler Bailey hits one right to the second baseman, who catches it and throws right back to first to get Julian Aponte out, diving back at the bag. That'll be a double play to end the inning. And that is what the Yardgoats needed right there. Tyler Bailey hits a scorcher right to where the second baseman happened to be standing close to the bag. As you see the replay there, firing right back quickly to the first baseman, getting him out. So we'll be right back at the top of the 7th inning, see if the Cardinals can close this out. Welcome back to Wiscasset High School. Top of the 7th inning here is Tyler Bros looking to pitch a complete game here. All 7 innings. It's that first pitch in for a strike. Second pitch high as Utek in the bat from the right side. Steven Utek, the right fielder, number 10. So far in this game, 2 strikeouts and 2 at-bats. It's now a 1-2 count for him. Swung on and missed, strike 3. It's Tyler Bailey with his 9th strikeout in the game. It'd be impressive if he can get to 10 here. Is that pitch in for ball 1? Tyler Bailey threw 6 1/3, 4 hits, 1 run, none earned, 2 walks, and 9 strikeouts. As the stat line has got more and more impressive as this game has gone along. Really settled into the mound there. And there was a couple innings, couple times where he had to escape out of a jam and did so effortlessly. Really making it easy, look easy on the mound there. As he delivers with a 2-0 pitch. In for a strike. 2-1. That's what's been impressive. He's been ahead in the count most of the time, but when he gets behind, there have been times where he's fought back and competed for a strikeout, which you love to see out of a pitcher. Because that's a high strike, but they call it. Strike 2. And Tyler Bailey will appreciate that call. 2-2 count. Can he get the 10th strikeout? Here's the pitch. Ooh, just misses. That's a full count. Looked like the pitch you saw right before, even lower. Instead called the ball. 3-2 count, 1 out. Here's the pitch. In for strike 3. Tyler Bailey has recorded his 10th strikeout here through 6 2/3.
That's a Cardinal strikeout.
So what a performance by Tyler Bailey. 10 strikeouts, 2 walks, no earned runs. Complete game if he can get this one out. Is there strike 1? 0-1. If the Cardinals can get out of this inning and win this game, they'll be 2-3 on the season. And so will the Yardgoats. So 0-2 count now for Max King, number 7. Extra hitter for the Yardgoats. The 0-2 pitch. Can he get 11? Yes, he can. Strike 3 from Tyler Bailey. As the Cardinals win this game 9-1. An impressive start on the bump from Bailey. 11 strikeouts, none earned, like I said. Only 4 hits allowed. Making it look easy in a complete game as your Cardinals win 9-1. We'll be right back for the second game of the doubleheader.
LCTV Sports presents high school basketball.